Hey everyone, it's your buddy Crypto Prophet back with another video, and today we're going to be taking a quick look at Solana Sol. So if we actually look in the last 24 hours, Solana's up 12.6%. And we are continuing to see Solana on this really just rampage of a price increase. We actually take a look at the last week, about an 18% increase. We actually saw it jump from $74 all the way down to $66 kind of midweek. And then we saw it jump right back up to $95 August 28th at 8 a.m. So we are seeing just massive increases, volatility across the board for the market. But, when it comes to Solana, it's pretty much just straight increases for the most part. If we take a look at the last month, about a 231% increase. Let's take a look at the entire crypto space right now. So Bitcoin's kind of at that 48.7K mark, continuing to be very, very volatile as well, continuing to see, like I said, ups and downs on both sides of things. 3.31%, or I guess 3.13% of an increase on the last 24 hours of the crypto space. Solana pretty much carrying, like I said, carrying the entire team. If we actually take a look at the gainers, Solana's going to be at the very, very top almost, right behind Rally, Gitcoin, Harvest Farm, or Harvest Finance, I should say, and also Celo. So Solana's doing obviously very, very well. I do want to take a look at the last year for Solana because it's seen about a 2,216% increase, and it's come from pretty much nothing, under $1 almost, just seeing these prices just continue to roll up. Obviously, a lot of people very, very excited. We have a lot of retail as well as institutional investors starting to be very, very interested, trying to be in that FOMO stage where they have that fear of missing out. They want to get invested because they believe this one's going to continue to push up. That's where you're going to be in a very dangerous situation. I do believe a lot of Solana holders are going to start taking profits around this $100 range, and we aren't going to see it $100 be broken too quickly, in my opinion. We saw $95, instantly saw some resistance, came right back down to 92, right back down to 91, and now we're back to 93-ish dollars. So we'll see what happens. I think we could break that $100 mark. It's definitely not within or without, or I guess I should say with. I guess it's within reach, not out of reach. But, realistically, Solana is going to have resistance around $100, and I think we could see kind of a setback before a push above. If we do see a push above, though, do expect, like I said, a lot of people to continue to jump on board. I do want to talk about the future of Solana as well. So let's jump into some news regarding Solana. But before we do so, guys, if you have not already, make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn notifications on to stay up to date with Solana as well as so many other altcoins across the space. We talk about Cardano, Chainlink, Polkadot, Stellar Lumens, just so many that are doing so well. And like I said, a lot to talk about regarding these coins. The first thing we're going to take a look at is Sunny Aggregator has officially deployed to the Solana mainnet. So starting with USDC as well as USDT, users are actually having that new way to earn SPR, liquidity mining rewards. So you can actually, start farming these rewards on app.sunny.ag. If we actually take a look at the next tweet, this is an absolutely huge one. We don't know, too much about Solana Ignition quite yet. If you actually jump onto it, you can see the sky's the limit. What will you launch August 31st to October 8th? And you can get updates on this as well if you just type your email in and hit get updates. But Solana Ignition, like I said, very, very big, coming August 31st. And, a lot of people excited about Solana Ignition. So it's going to be very, very cool. And, like I said, we'll keep you up to date, obviously, through it all. Coming August 31st, just 3 days away. So, like I said, 3 days from now, we'll do an update. We'll talk about Solana and Ignition, the big things coming with it. I do want to jump into the next big thing, though. This is Allbridge. We talked about Allbridge before. Less than 2 months have passed since we launched. It's incredible to see how popular Solana has gotten among the Allbridge users. As you see, the inflow into the Solana network is bigger than the outflow. Have you used solutions on Solana? What do you like about it? So a lot of people love Solana right now. Like I said, getting a ton of support, ton of new projects jumping to the ecosystem. And you can see that here with these stats. Obviously, more inflow, like they said, than the outflow, which is definitely what you want to see happening. In total, 36.71 millions bridged. So that's quite a bit of money, and I do want to take a look at the next one, though. So we have Solana Foundation tweeting out, in a proof-of-stake network like Solana, it is important to maximize both the total number of high-quality validators on the network and the distribution of stake amongst those nodes. This is why we created the Solana Foundation Delegation Program. The delegation program promotes the growth and security of the Solana network by strategically delegating SOL to new and existing validators who meet certain performance and decentralization criteria. So since June 2021, over 320 new validators have come online, reflecting the exploding interest in all levels of Solana's ecosystem. We also see today the Solana mainnet beta is secured by 896 staked validators located in 28 different countries across 150 different data centers and 92 unique unique ASN. So this broad distribution of stake and physical infrastructure helps obviously keep Solana network secure and robust against attacks or failures, ensuring it remains accessible to everyone and always. So, like I said, absolutely huge. We see a lot of people, like I said, loving Solana for multiple reasons, this definitely being one of them. If we actually take a look at the very, Solana.com website itself, you can see more details on why people love it. Powerful for developers, fast for everyone. They give you guys more details on the ecosystem and, just kind of the growth that has been taking place over the last couple of months as well. If you actually click on the ecosystem on the top here, let's see if you can see that. You can see that. Okay. So we can actually jump down and see that there's 302 projects already on the Solana ecosystem and over 400 more projects, they said. So just absolutely massive how many projects are, like I said, on this ecosystem that continues to grab more and more and really more attention as well. Obviously, with this price increase as well, you're going to see institutional as well as retail investors either trying to short it, they're trying to, get their money in where they can with Solana right now. So we'll see what happens. I think it's going to be a fun one to watch as it continues to push up. I do want to talk about this as well. So Solana hit that record high with SOL price up 218% in 6 weeks. What's behind the rally? So they actually go into SOL bulls see higher demand prospects. So traders apparently raised their bids on the pair, anticipating that its foray into Wall Street, coupled with the adoption in decentralized or DeFi sector, would boost the demand for SOL tokens in the future. Significant move on Solana against the market. That, for me, a guess, suggests cash rotating in the NFT market. That's just the beginning to warm up. So a lot of people think, this could actually be the beginning of the Solana move. That would be absolutely huge if we actually continue to see it push and maybe have a spot or, I guess at least competing for a spot. If we actually take a look at the market here, let me load it up here. If we actually see it competing for a spot versus Cardano for that number 3 spot behind Ethereum, that'd be awesome to see taking place. I think it's definitely, something that could take place in the next couple of months. It will take a lot of other coins to struggle while Solana continues to push up. But, it's happened before. It could happen again. I think Solana could definitely do it. I do want to talk about the future of Solana. Like I said, price predictions for the end of the year, the end of the bull market, and obviously where we could be seeing, Solana, like I said, in the future. So before we do so, I do want to say I do have a Patreon I just put out. I just hit 100K subscribers, so I'm just starting to actually announce this in the last couple of days. We do have a limited number, so 99 remaining on the silver level, as well as 24 remaining on the gold level. So people have already started buying in. And I will say, guys, we have exclusive market updates and news, pre-sale opportunities, and low market cap picks. You actually get to see my trades as well as my portfolio if you are invested in this Patreon. I will say as well, guys, it does support the channel quite a bit. Honestly, you don't make a ton from YouTube, and I don't do really many ads on YouTube. I try to stay away from ads on YouTube, and you can see that it also includes Discord benefits, direct one-on-one mentorship, and direct one-on-one connections, with crypto being obviously the topic. So a lot of opportunity there for you guys to learn a little bit more about crypto, and hopefully I can help you out. I do want to jump, though, like I said, into the Solana price chart, giving you guys the opportunity to talk about really where we think this could end up going. So we do see a $92.48 price point. It talked about resistance around that $100 range. I think, it's always hard hitting, those numbers. And I think Solana specifically, after looking at TA, could have a rough time of breaking $100. We saw the push to, $95 August 28th. But if we actually take a look at the last year, we're right around the all-time high. We're right around that all-time high range that we have not seen before on Solana. I think by the end of the month, or not by the end of the month, by the end of the year, we could easily see Solana pushing past that $100 at the very, very least. I think $120 to $150 is definitely the price range I could see Solana by the end of the year. By the end of the bull market, I think we've done a lot of the push already in this early parts of the bull market, but there's definitely a possibility for later, months in this bull market part 2 to actually push Solana even farther. So right now, Solana at $92.58, we could easily see it pushing $200, $250 by the end of the bull market part 2. I will try to stay on that realistic, conservative price prediction range. So I would say only about a 2x from this current price, maybe a 3x. But we'll see, and we'll keep you guys up to date, obviously, through it all. Obviously, if mass adoption continues to take place like a lot of people are suggesting, we could see even higher prices. So I'm excited about the future of Solana. I'm sure you guys are too. So we'll keep you guys up to date on Solana. Make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn notifications on. As well as, guys, just remember, we do have a Twitter as well. I try to keep you guys up to date there as well. So 5,800 followers on Twitter, and we have, 101,000 subscribers on YouTube. Let's try to even those odds out a little bit and find more information, obviously, on Twitter. I try to retweet it and give you guys all those great updates. So follow me on Twitter for those updates on the crypto market. Obviously, a lot to keep up to date with nowadays, as so many altcoins are trying to surge, and we have a bull market part 2 on the loose and, starting up quite yet again. So thank you guys again for tuning in. I'll see you guys all in the next one.